Three main style mistakes that a lot of women are making, which in turn makes it super hard to look put together on a daily basis. It is truly possible to be able to open your wardrobe in the morning to feel calm and composed and actually inspired. Get dressed in seconds, and it might be a little bit easier than what you think once you know how to avoid those mistakes. My name is Nina Walder. I am a personal stylist and a style coach. By now I've seen hundreds of wardrobes, so these are really the typical mistakes that I see a lot of my clients and my followers are making. So I don't want you to be making those. Let's dive in. Mistake number one is sticking to the same silhouette, whether it is for the bottoms, whether it is for the layers or for the tops or whatever it might be for you. Okay, when you think of your go-to item in your wardrobe, for a lot of us that will be jeans. When you look at your jeans wardrobe, what do you see? When I as a stylist see a wardrobe of a lot of my clients, what I see most of the time is 20 pairs of kind of very similar skinny dark blue denim. So a lot of us are sticking to the same silhouette without actually realizing that. So you may actually have a very big wardrobe, but it would feel to you boring and always kind of like similar, too much the same, even though you might be changing your outfit every single day. But because your go-to item is jeans, all your outfits, guess what, end up looking the same and boring to you. And then you're wondering, why don't I have an inspiring style? So that is for you a little assignment to understand what kind of duplicates you have on your wardrobe, what kind of similar silhouettes you've been sticking to, whether it's for jeans, whether it's for skirts, whether it's for layers, whatever it might be for you. So think about like, okay, it's the exact same silhouette. So like the way it looks on you, the fit is very similar to what you already have on your wardrobe. Maybe it's a combination of fit and color. Maybe for you it's color. Like sometimes I see a wardrobe where everything, for example, is gray and black. So the tops could be somewhat a little bit different, but because they're all black and all gray, no wonder again it feels boring, it feels uninspiring. So you want to identify what is this one type of silhouette you've been sticking to, what are the duplicates in your wardrobe, and make it very clear for yourself. Okay, from now on, whenever I go shopping, whenever I'm looking to update my style, I'm not buying again the same thing. Sometimes it might be a little bit tricky to spot, okay, what are the patterns? So what you can do, a little exercise again, you can take pictures of your outfit for a couple of weeks and then look back and see what's going on there. Do you feel like, oh, I'm seeing the pattern? Like the blazers that I'm wearing, they all look the same. Maybe it's kind of slightly different shade, but you've been sticking to the same shade of pink, for example. And then you're seeing like all your blazers are kind of like similar shade of pink, and all the blazers is kind of a very similar silhouette. So everything looks kind of very similar and the same. So look at that and then make a note in your phone, just reminding for yourself, okay, when I'm shopping, no more pink blazers, because when you go to the shop, you will be distracted. This is something that you're familiar with. So you immediately will be looking at those pink blazers because you know they look great on you. You know it's something that you're used to wearing. It kind of goes nicely into your wardrobe, but not anymore. Looking for something else. So you want to spot those similar silhouettes and you want to break that pattern. And then you will see how much of a difference does it make. So what do you want to look for? You want to look for different type of silhouette. So if you've been sticking to skinny jeans, for example, and it's like literally one silhouette that you have on your wardrobe, try other type of jeans. So try mom jeans, try straight jeans, try maybe balloon jeans, try flare jeans. There is so much variety, and you will see how maybe you're sticking to the same outfit. Maybe you don't want to change up too much in your style. Maybe you love your like tee blazer and a jeans kind of uniform. That's great, but just by switching around what type of jeans you're wearing, so instead of skinny jeans, you might be wearing straight leg jeans, you will see how the outfit looks and feels completely different to you. So you want to look for different silhouettes, you want to look for different textures, maybe different necklines if you're talking about the tops. You definitely want to look at different colors and different shades. You want to kind of experiment a bit more, get out of your comfort zone, and then with the time you will see how much of a variety and diversity it brings to your wardrobe, how much it's more fun to put together outfits, how your outfits actually start to look diverse and you have variety in your wardrobe. By the way, I have an amazing checklist, 10 easy steps to polished outfits every time. It's ninawalder.com #checklist. It's completely free. You go download it and you can instantly start putting together a new type of outfits. You get a small training that comes with this checklist so you can dive deeper into those 10 steps, and it's going to be super helpful for you when it comes to putting together a new type of outfits. Now, mistake number 2 is not having enough basics in your wardrobe. So if you find yourself in a situation where it's a bit challenging for you to put together outfits because you may be having, okay, this amazing top that I'm having, it goes with one type of bottom, that's it. So for a new outfit, you need kind of new clothes, right? So you may be having a lot of clothes, but very few outfits. But what you want in a wardrobe that works, in a wardrobe that makes it easy for you to get dressed, in a wardrobe that makes it fun and inspiring for you, you want as much as possible of this mix and match. And what allows to do so is to have more basics in your wardrobe. You may have heard an expression of Michael Kors, who said 80% of your wardrobe should be meat and potatoes and 20% is icing and a fluff. By meat and potatoes, he meant having like basics. So basic pieces of clothing that makes it literally easy for you to like put together amazing outfit literally with your eyes closed. But then you have this kind of icing and the fluff that makes it a little bit more. This is how you spice up your outfit. So for example, all that I'm wearing here, basics, basics, basics. So if you've been thinking, cute outfit, Nina, it is cute, but it all consists of basics, and I am a big believer that you need to have more basics in your wardrobe, and most of my wardrobe is actually basics because I love mix and match, and I love to get more out of my wardrobe, more wear out of what I own. But then you can see, okay, these are basics, but why does it look cute? For example, you have accessories, right? They kind of add a little touch. They make the whole outfit look more interesting. Then you have the mix of colors, and these colors look nicely together. So for me, basics, for example, they are very colorful. So for a lot of people, there's a misconception that when they heard me talking about basics, they instantly imagine something like gray sweaters, black bottoms, and I think there's a misconception that has been out there for years, thinking like basics is something super boring, and like who wants a boring style, right? So what you do, you shop for something that is fun, something a little bit more flamboyant, but then you end up in a situation where nothing goes together with one another, right? So, but basics, those are basically the clothing pieces that have the straight cut, that are easy to mix and match. They are simple by itself, but you can have them in different colors, you can have a different print in basics. So for example, like the surface of the basics could be anything, any print, any color, but then the cut is very straight. So for example, I don't have any ruffles, I don't have oversized shoulders here, I don't have anything special here, just a little bit of the asymmetrical cut on the skirt, but that's it. Everything is super basic, but this is something that you can spice up. So if you also download the checklist 10 steps to polished outfit, this is where you will be able to see, okay, what do I pay attention to when I put together the outfits, what make them look more interesting. So you have the ease of dressing up, but you also have your outfit that looks chic and polished. So what I want to tell you is, and what I want you to know is that basics can look different to everyone. That depends on your style, that depends on your lifestyle, depends on your goals, depends on how you want to look and feel, depends on the image you want to project. So for me, for example, because my style in general is very colorful, I lean towards colorful outfits. Basics like this is a basic piece of clothing for me in lilac. For me, it's totally basic. It fits right into my wardrobe, goes with everything in my wardrobe. For somebody else who maybe has more kind of a neutral style, loves the neutrals, this could be more of a statement piece, this kind of icing and a fluff, because for them this is too much of a color, too much of an accent. So basics could be different pieces for different people. If your life looks very different, you're always on the go. So for example, you're caring for a toddler, maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't probably need blazers. So even though for me it's a basic piece of clothing, there's a staple in my wardrobe, for you that would be something totally else. So you need to look at your life, think about all the things going on in your life, how you want to be perceived, what kind of image you want to have for yourself, and then think for yourself, okay, what could be the basics and staples in my own wardrobe? Okay, and final mistakes, and this is something so common, even though you'll be thinking, okay, this is so obvious, but I'm seeing that over and over again, so we have to talk about that, and that is keeping your wardrobe a mess. Or maybe you're not keeping your wardrobe as a mess, but you're actually pretty organized, but maybe you're keeping everything in your go-to wardrobe. So whether it's summer right now, but you have all your winter sweaters and skirts and everything in there, which makes it very hard for you to get dressed. Remember how we talked at the beginning that it's totally possible to get dressed in seconds out of your own wardrobe. This is what I personally do. This is what I teach my clients to do. It's totally possible to literally dress up with eyes closed in seconds out of your own wardrobe. wardrobe, but that means that your wardrobe has to be ready for that. So that means that you need to detox your wardrobe, you need to purge. In your go-to wardrobe, you want to keep pieces that for the season, so whenever you grab something out there for the current season, you want to keep there. So right now we're still in this kind of summerish season, so you want to keep your summer pieces there, so you don't have to think about, oh no, this is a winter dress, I have to go through it now. So if you have this kind of conversation and clutter every morning in your head, no wonder it's so difficult for you to get dressed, and you always kind of go back to your basics or staples, and you're wondering, okay, why I'm not having a great style, why my outfit looks so basics. So it could be a very easy solution for yourself, just arranging your wardrobe in a way that it's easy for you to get dressed. Everything you have there is current for the current season, everything fits, everything there is cleaned, everything there in the proper condition, so you literally can grab it and you can dress in it, and you don't find any surprises like, oh, this needs to be cleaned, oh, there is a hole there. So in your go-to wardrobe, you want to keep everything that is ready to go out. So me personally, for example, I prefer to iron everything before things go back to my wardrobe. So if it was washed or if it was worn, like I wouldn't put the skirt there that's all wrinkled, so I would iron it and put it back. I know that if I'm on the go, if I literally have like a sudden meeting or anything in the morning, that's not a problem to me, because I can literally take anything out of my wardrobe and it's ready to go. So in your wardrobe, you want to keep everything current. You also want to organize the pieces by category. So your skirts go in one place, your blazers go in another place, whatever it might be for you, your bottoms, like all your pants, for example, your jeans go in a separate space. So you know that, okay, I'm putting together outfits, I'm putting together a few pieces. So I know here I'm getting my bottoms, here I'm getting my tops, here I'm getting my layers. So then you can also organize by color. It's a bit of a personal choice, but at least organize everything by category, because this is how it will be easier for you to put together actually the outfits. You might be wondering, okay, where do you put all this other stuff? Where do you keep it? So it's also a personal choice. You can put it in a box and store it away. You can keep it in another wardrobe. So whatever works for you, just making sure that in your go-to wardrobe, the wardrobe you're dressing out of in the moment, you want to keep everything current. That's it. Those were the 3 mistakes and 3 solutions, how for you to elevate your style, how to make it easy for you to get dressed. I would love to hear which of the style mistakes you are finding yourself making the most. And now leave me a comment and tell me, what are you excited about to change in your wardrobe and your style? I would love to hear that. And then subscribe to my channel for more content like that. See you in the next video.